Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm MicroFrog. Today we're going to be taking a look at Xargon for DOS. This is a game that was developed and published by Epic Mega Games Incorporated. Now they are just called Epic, or Epic Games. It was released in 1993, like I said, on DOS. Like many DOS shareware games, you have multiple episodes. Each one gets more difficult as you go along. Oh, that's loud. Okay, that should be better. So this is a an action platformer. This tells you the story. Basically, you play as Mr. Haversham. He's an archaeologist. He's gone into some kind of buried thing, looking around. Looking at a wall. Oh yeah, like a gas fills the room, he passes out. Then he suddenly wakes up, he's in another world. So it's like a, what's that called? An anime? Isekai? Or whatever. It's kind of like that, except he doesn't die to get to it, he just gets knocked out. So you start off on the world map, and you travel different places, and sometimes it branches out, so you can like pick and choose where you need to go. You sometimes get these journals written by the protagonist himself. How do you say it again? Phineas Haversham. So jump is control. I think you can also jump with how's he jumps? Oh, alt and control jump. You can shoot with shift or space. This is a kind of game that I like to call a Duke-like. As in like Duke Nukem 1, Duke Nukem 2, like the original platform Duke Nukems. You can guide where your bullets go by holding up and down, so you can have better accuracy. But I call it a Duke-like because if you've ever played the original Duke Nukem games, it's very similar to that. Epic had a few of these. They had, I believe, Jill of the Jungle. There's one called Jill of the Jungle, which I've never played. Even though it's sitting on my GOG library, I haven't played it yet. There's also what's it called? There's one that is like a ripoff of Vinyl Goddess from Mars. That's it. Vinyl Goddess from Mars. Just a similar game to this, or Jill of the Jungle. So part of the experience is like navigating around the environment. It's never usually like straightforward. You'll see what I mean. So for example, you can go down there. There's the exit. Forgot how you jump into the top. There's all kinds of stuff like switches, invisible platforms. You get all kinds of power-ups, like I got the rapid fire. You can get a power-up that lets you jump higher. And the points you get, if I'm not mistaken, you get like full health if for every amount of points you get. You can get like full health or something like that. I don't remember exactly how it works. The game will tell you though in the instructions. You can only save the game on the map, yeah. So that's locked. You need a gate key to pass, which means you gotta go here. So each chapter has one whole world, and there's probably, if I had to guess how many levels exactly you have, you probably have maybe like a dozen different levels per world or per chapter. Oh no, okay, this is rapid fire. The other one is just an extra shot, which means you can shoot one more bullet per go. Blue key. Speaking of which, got the blue key. Now, like mini games, there's some way you can use a joystick, but I'm not good at figuring out how to configure a joystick for these DOS games. And usually I would just rather use a mouse and keyboard anyway. For a game like this, I could see myself using a controller or a joystick. And obviously, being an old DOS game, you got to slow down when there's too much stuff happening on screen. I'm not gonna get I'm not gonna get too deep into the game. I'm just giving you an idea of what you'll be doing. The the green gems that you get if you go to game options and you go to buy extra items, you can literally buy stuff for a certain amount of gems. But you need to be careful because you don't get like a lot of gems. It's mainly for like emergency purposes, like buying health and stuff like that. Wait, why? What's going on with my score? I'm very confused. It wasn't doing that when I played it last. Oh, that's weird. Well, I'm definitely gonna get the high score when I finish this. I already finished it. I don't know why it's doing that. Ow. Go back. But anyway, so that should give you some idea of what Xargon is like. If you're a fan of those like old Apogee type platform shooter games, this is one of them. Like I said, like Joe of the Jungle. Or like I said, Duke Nukem. Like, especially Duke Nukem 2, it has a similar vibe. Duke Nukem 2. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, anyway. So, that's Xargon. Like I said, it's got 3 chapters. It'll take you a few sittings to get through it. I think I was able to get through 1 chapter per sitting. So like maybe a couple of hours, depending on how well you do. The 2nd chapter and definitely the 3rd chapter get a lot more difficult, so you'll spend a lot more time playing through them, having to restart the level when you die. It's fun. It's a fun like DOS platformer, even though it can be kind of janky. Like you can see with my score, I still can't figure out why it's doing that. It can get very difficult, a little too difficult, especially when you start getting to the boss, the boss areas, which is always the last area in the chapter, and it always requires you to go through this area, and there's a bunch of like destroyable blocks that you have to get through, and a bunch of these flying enemies that keep spawning over and over again until you get to a reactor that you have to keep shooting for like 2 or 3 minutes while trying to survive to destroy it, and then the chapter ends. Yeah, that's Xargon. I'm gonna give it a rating of... I'm gonna give it a rating of 7 out of 10. The slowdowns can be kind of annoying. Uh, the game's not... The game can be too difficult sometimes, but it's not that bad. Like, you'll be able to get through it. Although there are very dumb moments you'll come across, very aggravating moments. I had a few of those playing through this. But anyways, yeah. So that's Xargon. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a wonderful day. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.